Hey everyone, and welcome to the ETM Travels channel. Getting your visa on the first try or attempt is fantastic. In this video, we look into these 5 most challenging F1 visa interview questions you might encounter and how to answer them. Remember, some questions may not be frequently asked, but understanding how to answer them will equip you for any scenario. Note: certain responses can jeopardize your chances of approval initially or in the future. The information you provide on your DS-160 form is also stored in a global database, so accuracy and consistency are paramount. To make things clear, we'll use a computer science degree as our example, but the tips I will share apply to anyone pursuing a course of study in USA, regardless of their field. Now, let's tackle these 5 questions you might encounter. 1. Why AB University over ZY University? Don't just talk about money. Don't say you picked AB University because it's cheaper. This might make the visa officer think you won't be able to afford your studies if funding changes. Highlight what makes AB University special. Research AB University and explain how its programs, professors, or location are a perfect fit for your academic goals. Example: I chose a university because of its renowned computer science program, especially Professor Smith's research on artificial intelligence, which aligns perfectly with my interest in machine learning. 2. What's changed since your last application? Now, this means that you were previously denied, so if your visa was previously denied, reflect on why and explain what you've done differently this time. Did you take an English language proficiency test or any graduate record examination you failed before? Did you secure additional funding? Then, be clear and concise. Briefly explain the improvements you've made. Example: last time I applied, my TOEFL score fell short of the requirement. I've since retaken the test and improved my score by 30 points. I've also secured a scholarship from my home university, which significantly reduces the financial burden. 3. What's your plan if you don't get the visa? Show commitment. Briefly explain how the F1 visa helps you achieve your academics, career, short and long-term goals. Learn to be flexible. You can mention you might consider other universities while emphasizing your strong preference for studying in the US. Example: earning a master's degree in computer science from a US university is crucial for my career goals. While I'm confident in this application, I understand the visa process can be competitive. If I'm not approved this time, I might explore universities that offer similar programs while keeping the US as my top choice. 4. What's your backup plan if you don't find a job in your field after graduation? You must be realistic. Acknowledge the job market can be very competitive. In fact, add reference to that if you can. Then, focus on transferable skills. Highlight the valuable skills you'll gain from your studies, like communication, problem solving, and software development. Example: Python, that can be applied to various jobs. Example: I understand the job market can be competitive, especially for recent graduates. However, my studies in computer science degree will equip me with strong problem solving, analytical thinking, and programming skills, like Python and Java, that are valuable for various roles in software development, data analysis, or even cybersecurity. 5. Who's sponsoring you? If you don't have scholarships, you must be prepared. Bring documents like bank statements and proof of your sponsor's employment to show they can financially support you. Also, if you are self-sponsored, you must entail you show your funding sources with various documentation as proof. Explain funding sources. If you have multiple sponsors, explain their relationship to you and their contribution to your education. Example: I've also received a 30% partial scholarship from the university, which reduces the overall cost. My parents will be my primary sponsors, covering the remaining 70% deficit. They both have stable jobs, and I've brought their bank statements of over 50 million annually. Businesses with over 30 staff strength and employment verification letters, proof of land ownership, to demonstrate their financial capability. Here are some additional tips to remember. 1. Body language matters. Make eye contact, smile appropriately, and sit up straight to show confidence. 2. Be honest. Don't lie or try to mislead the officer. If you don't know the answer, politely say you need to research it further. 3. Practice makes perfect. Role-play the interview with a friend or family member, or record yourself answering questions and watch it back. 4. Research is key. Learn everything you can about the university you're going to. This shows the officer you've done your homework. 5. Dress to impress. First impressions count. Dress professionally, just like you would for a job interview. 6. Stay calm and confident. Believe in yourself and your decision to study abroad. Project confidence while being polite and respectful. 7. Thank the officer, regardless of the outcome. Express gratitude for their time and consideration. Remember, you've got this. By carefully preparing for your F1 visa interview and following these tips, you'll significantly increase your chances of approval. Projecting confidence, clarity, and genuine interest in studying in the US will leave a positive impression on the visa officer. Do you have any questions about F1 visas or studying abroad? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are yet to. Bye.